Alright guys, this is what we're doing today. Changing this package unit out. This enormous amount of space we got here. We're going back with a Goodman because everything will be on that side. So but this is an old package unit. So I'm gonna get started tearing everything apart and see how it goes. The disconnect is way over there. That's a long way away. Anyways, what we got today, let's see how it goes. So we got an old tent star.
This is what they used to do back in the day.
Oh wow, that's fun.
Well, I guess I'll spend half the day on this.
Looks like we'll definitely be doing something with the stat wire because it's, I'm not sure what's going on here actually. I have to take a closer look at that. But this is an old one. Got the old ignition board and everything. Alright guys, I got the high voltage unhooked. I gotta unhook the low voltage. So it looks like they had a 2-wire in out here. This must have been an AC, and then they put in a package unit. So they had to get 2 more wires out here. I'll have to see what we can do about that. My brother's grabbing the recovery stuff so we can get it recovered. And Zach's already working on taking this apart. I'm not exactly sure what's going on back here. It looks like a mess. So that's where we're at. Waiting for him to bring us the other package unit to deliver it. Looks like it's going to be fun today. So here's our disconnect. Here's our wire. It's running underground, it looks like. And then comes up right here. So
Yeah, that's perfect.
okay, so we can make that work probably.
So used to just doing at the job.
You don't like a now you just have to set up in your van. You don't have like a charger set up in your van.
Station.
No, I'm gonna put a inverter in there at some point.
If you ever remind me, I still have an inverter at the house. I just have to bring it to you. Make it run.
I just gotta, I was going to do it a while back, and then I started looking at the prices for the wire, and you gotta put like a special fuse in it, and then you gotta put a breaker at the battery if you're gonna do it right. And it was just,
the inverter I have has a fuse built into it. Like that makes a difference.
it might, I'll have to do a little bit more research.
That's what I use that inverter for, but I had it in one of my old cars.
But yeah, my Amazon buggy, the price just kept going up, and then it got to a point I was like, I'm not doing this right now. No, we'll worry about that some other point. All right, guys. Right now, I'm on my way to get a permit because I forgot. So luckily, my brother reminded me that I was told to go do that. So I'm gonna go grab a permit real quick, and then it's on recovery right now. So hopefully by the time I get back, I'll be close to done, and we can rip it out. And we got to move a little fence out of the way, and then we'll hopefully by then the new one will be there, and we can slide it in and get going. Oh, not that bad. Could be worse. Somewhere down in there. 1, 2, 3 splices that I can see. I guess I should have marked them. I have to trace it back so I know which ones. Yeah, I should have took a picture or something. Alright, we're getting it tore apart. The other unit's not here yet. I believe this is a fan cycle switch. I'm going to save it. Yes, it is a fan cycle switch. I've never seen this style.
YouTube's going to.
Keep that.
They must have had a hell of a deal on these screws.
Was that in that transition?
This is like probably literally a quarter of the screws.
Damn, so this one was...
This was just from the inside.
That one was actually transitioned to. Oh man, that's a mess.
It's retarded.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, we're still waiting on the other unit to be delivered. So we're just taking this one apart piece by piece. This right here is going to be a disaster. It's ductboard.
Since he didn't call me right back and tell me they're almost here with it or something.
Alright, now for the fun part, getting the unit back here.
So you pointed there.
This is not hard.
Watch your feet.
Don't break my ankle before I get it anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm in debt because of it.
You have a reason to be in debt.
Yeah.
Debt because I'm in debt.
Well, I started out being in debt just because of debt, and it's just got worse because of freaking Disney. Hey, Brandon, you're not on there anymore.
I was trying to figure out what we're going to do here.
Just gonna have to get in first.
Just set it down.
I'm going to the house. There we go. Push. There we go. Right down there.
It's going to turn. One way or another. It's going to turn. Told you to turn. Never had a doubt.
I got doubts.
I do too, because I don't know how we're going to hook up to that.
Oh, I got major doubts.
Apparently
I'm gonna
this-
lift it, push it on. I need y'all to. This is still hanging over it.
Oh, I mean, we got plenty of space over here. We can come this way.
Let's go lift.
Stop.
They give you just enough pad, don't they?
I mean, honestly, we probably should have farther out, but I don't think.
On the trains, you have an extra at least 10 inches all the way around it. So
If we had an extra 10 inches, we wouldn't have that pad here anyhow.
Quiet quitting.
Yeah.
What's that name they call it?
No room.
In health class, they taught us to say no.
It's amazing.
No means no. Even unless you're working, no means you have to.
This is just me asking, can you transition into that ductboard?
No.
Huh?
And there's not enough room. And it's not going to be very secure.
Well, no, that's not going to be secure, but if you can make it as tight as that is and slide it in, slide your piece of duct into it.
I say we just cut it back about 10 inches, blank it off, and put a
Let me see a tape measure.
A-collar on it, and flex it to here. It's 22 by 10, Zach said.
It's 22 3/4. About 9 3/4. I guess what I'm just thinking, don't get being out of shape, but if you go ahead and put you some metal on it coming out, can we not just bring the metal out to the bottom and to the top, and then this piece and just make a piece up here? And then you could take, some of those PC1 clips, put your metal in here as you're doing it, and just put your little PC1 clips on the outside that hold that metal there. And then when you get to here, you can just turn up and set your unit and slide it up against it. Almost make this piece.
There's not going to be any room to work, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, I'm understanding.
This is where we're at with this disaster. Anytime it's a Goodman, it's a disaster. Took the old pad out, got the new one slammed up against the fence. So, by the way, this
rubber box
is not my doing. It's all following directions. Here, I got my low voltage ran in liquid tight, my high voltage in liquid tight. We're getting ready to put an end cap on the end of that duct board there. Then we're gonna go ahead and hook up that 16-inch flex to the squared around connector, so it'll be ready to go when we push the unit up. And we'll do the same thing over here once we get some flex and a A-collar. So this unit shouldn't be going here, but it is. Story of our lives. Alright, I got my high voltage in, my low voltage in. I got these sealed up and connected. Gotta do my gas line and my drain. Alright. Get this gas line done, put the drain on, and as soon as Zach's done with the rain shield, we're ready to go.
I remember my first gas pipes.
Me too. I thought you had to tighten it until it wouldn't budge anymore, but nobody told me anything different, so I didn't know any better.
For a while there, I wasn't really tightening them that much. Just kind of snug.
You don't have to.
I thought Mark said if it's tight, it makes leaks.
You could tighten it too much where you crack the fitting. put a union here somewhere. And I gotta have, what was I thinking here? This is where the union should go. And then over and in. Oops.
Lots of those over here.
Then might possibly work. Let's see.
These don't come with filter racks, do they?
No.
It's a community deal.
Already on. I'll get my little leak detector and we will check her out. See how we did. Alright guys, we're gonna leak check it. See if we get any hits. I found leaks with this thing before that I couldn't even find with the bubbles. You could smell it, but you couldn't find it. And I could take this thing in there and run it around all the fittings and find the leak. So I have a good bit of confidence in this. I have a UEI one that was like $100 and some, and it's junk. It doesn't work at all. So this thing is definitely worth the money. It's only like 20 some bucks on Amazon. It's a Top Test PT 199. I saw a couple people do a review on it, and so for the price I was like, well, I might as well try it. It's worth it. So far it has been. I'll get bubbles anyways, just to double verify, but if this thing's not picking anything up, I'm pretty confident there's nothing there. Alright. I found this little rubber cap on something. Fits over it perfect. Keep the sensor nice and clean. This is my gas bag. I could do a little review on it if anybody wants me to, but I got my Teflon tape piped up in there. A little gauge to check for leaks. Some just little nipples, a couple paint markers, a little wire brush, and then all my different wrenches go in here. Kind of heavy and it's been through hell. I don't even know what's back here. A couple fittings. So, but it gets the job done. It's been around for a while, but it's just heavy as can be. Alright, gas line's hooked up, leak check, drains installed, high voltage and low voltage is done. The vent cover, fresh air cover is on. Zach's working on the rain shield, and I just got to put the thermostat on. Alright, so somewhere along the way there's another splice inside, and there's 6 wire in there. So out here, the only wire that I know for sure that was on the right one was my 24 volts. So I'm going to have to go through cooling, fan, and white on the thermostat and figure out which one it is. Huh? No, it was good. So you said it clicked, so I should get a tone between common and green, and I got one. So the green is correct. So go ahead and turn it off the fan and turn it to cooling. This is where it's going to take a minute because it's got that 5-minute delay. If you want to turn it off real quick, you can.
It just clicked.
Oh, okay.
Take it.
Man, there's no way. Okay, the cooling's correct.
And just wait till you wake up from this dream.
Yeah, that's very odd that I would have got them all right just off of picking some wires and hooking them up. Because all I had out here was
the other ones.
turn it to heat, just to be sure. All I had out here was two wires. The only one I knew for sure was correct was the 24 volt wire.
Well, should be.
It's good. Yeah, I'm good. Sweet. Didn't expect that. I figured I'd have my collars all screwed up out here.
Isn't this a curry job?
This? No.
Feels like it.
Yeah. All right. Well, that went a lot better than I expected, so should be good.
All right.
All right. So that was just pure luck right there. Was all that was. Because I had two wires out here and went inside and realized I actually had I think it was like a 6 wire. So I figured I hooked it up normal like you would at a thermostat, but I figured out here it would be all screwy. And I actually got it right. So that's a 1 in a million shot of that ever happening again. I wouldn't get my hopes up that I could do it again, but I'm not gonna complain. It works for me. It'll be better for somebody if they're ever here troubleshooting it. It won't throw them off with the collars being all screwed up, because that can really throw you off sometimes when you're used to seeing stuff a certain way. So I'll get that all put back out of the way, and Zach's got one more piece to do here, and we're ready to fire it up. Alright, we're ready to turn it on. The rain shield is done. We got it finished. It's slammed up against this. I mean, you have to crawl over it. But once again, I'm just a worker, just following orders. Do as I'm told. But other than that, everything went well, turned out good. So we're just going to get cleaned up, and then we'll fire it up and see how it goes. Alright, as much as I don't want to do it, I'm going to do it anyways. We're going to put this sticker on it. On this side where you can actually see it. Even though I do not like this job at all. I think it looks horrible. But it's getting the sticker anyways. Now we're gonna go inside and turn it on. Alright. Breaker's on. Cooling's on. Alright. Wait for it to come on. See how it's doing. Alright, it just came on.
That's just great.
What?
Thing kicked on and a bunch of dust just like shuck up and then just sucked right into the coil.
Awesome. Nightmares. Hearing that, it doesn't look bad. Zach did a good job on the rain shield. It's really good. Around 53 degrees. It was 70 in the house. Not doing too bad. Was at a, let's see, 18-degree split, so still dropping a little bit. Let's see what the airflow feels like. Airflow feels good. Where's the return? Where's the return? Return's right here. And that's got a nasty filter in it. So we're gonna take that out. That's yummy. Take this out and get a better filter. Want a filter?
Still a lot of life in that.
See if I have a 16 by 20 I can throw in there. 16 by 20 right there. Put this filter in there and let it run for a second, and we'll put it on heating just to make sure it fires up. Well, that would work, but let me see if I have a 15 or a 14 by 20. That would do better. Alright, so I have both. Let's see which one actually fits down in there like it's supposed to. This is the 15. Here's the 14. There we go. Nope. Leaves that wide open right there. It works. It covers the part that counts. There's just a little gap there and a little gap there, but that's just some metal. So it's not smashed down in there like all kinds of dirt past it like the other one was. What was today, the 10th? Oh, it's not 9/10. It's 10/10. 15 by 20 by 1. Alright. But I got a little bit better airflow. The airflow wasn't horrible, but I feel like it should have been blown a little bit harder for the cooling. Oh wow, that's a big difference. Yeah, it's a huge difference.
Blown.
And we're at 48 degrees. So, go ahead and turn the cooling off and turn it to heat, and we'll see. Before I had to fill it about right here. Now I can fill it way up here. The importance of having a clean filter and the right size filters is pretty important. So we'll let this go off and let the heat come on and check it real quick. I'm getting close to 20. Alright, the heat's on, I can smell it. Temperature's going up. Let it run for about 5 minutes. See how it does. Got a April Air T4 or Honeywell T4 Residio, whatever. And those people don't stop staring, do they? When he's looking through the blinds staring at us. I got some fucking issues.
I just started staring at him, and he started like sidestepping. Hey, dude, you were staring at me first.
Yeah. He's hoping we're not looking and go steal some shit out of the truck, probably. I don't know what's going on. My batteries must be going getting low.
Dudes make me nervous. I'm about to check if their back door's locked. I'll lock that window.
All right, temperature's going up steady. I'm gonna turn the heat off. Actually, I'm turning the heat down to 68.
I can't live like that.
Turn this down to 71. Temperature outside at 67. All right, so we'll just leave it like that. With the right size filter on it, should make a big difference. So we are good to go.